Welcome back to Love Zone Therapy. It's your man Sweets here. Man, awesome week. I got the lovely Miss Mokka and Kayla Cox in the building.
Hey.
Hey, we're back.
Back in full effect. Y'all know what's coming up soon, right? My birthday,
Oh, wow.
November 20th, y'all. Y'all don't forget. Check out my social media, Sweets here, for more information on any type of party I'm gonna be having. Cause everybody's coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
Atlanta's going to be shut down.
Yeah.
Shut down, but man, I should do that. You know what? I have in my mind, I want to do a We Are the World type of vibe on my birthday. I think I should do it on my
Nice.
birthday.
Yeah.
That'd be a good thing on my birthday.
Great.
Have all the ladies and fellas show up, bring the microphones, and we gonna light it up.
That sounds
Yeah,
like a
that'll be
fabulous
fun.
idea.
So man, so how's y'all week been?
It's been great. It's been great.
Oh
A
yeah?
lot of progress. A lot of work.
You performing this week?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yes.
You performing this week?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Oh wow, that's nice. You know I gotta come support y'all. Y'all my girls now.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Nah, y'all know what today's topic's about. Nah. Y'all waiting for me to say it?
Yes.
All right. Now for y'all out there, follow us on all social media. Love Jones Therapy everywhere. YouTube channel, subscribe, everything. Now, are black women too educated for their own good when it comes to relationships? How y'all feel about that?
I was going to ask you first, since you created the topic.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say yes and a little bit of no. When I say yes, meaning that the more educated they are, then the more that they want from a guy that may not measure up. So there goes his chances, her chances for happiness, because she never gave him a chance. On the other hand, flip side, nobody wants a dummy bummy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
So it's up to the black woman to gauge how they enforce their knowledge on with a man. You don't want to, what do you say? Demasculate a man.
Right.
Because a lot of women who are too educated, that's exactly what they do. First thing they do, he ain't shit.
Maybe they just need to find someone who's on their same level or path that they're on.
And
It
you,
wouldn't be such a big issue. I know it's not always easy to find someone who's at the same point where you are in life, but
I think that with the ratio from men to women, right? Women have a hard time finding the right guy. It's almost like sometimes you have to dumb yourself down to, I guess, fit into somebody else's mold. At the same time, you can't put all your eggs in one basket and say, okay, you know, I want a relationship and look at this relationship, but yet put your goals to the side. Black women, you know, we have been the strength of life from existence. You know, we could take it back to slavery. We could take it beyond then if you know, read the stories of the Bible. So, you know, at a certain point with women's liberation and women's rights and so forth, we've had to, and I'm speaking just in general, hold down households. So when you hold down households as single mothers, you know, you're not gonna run and cry and hide. What are you gonna do? Okay, my salary needs to be this to uphold what I'm trying to do in life, the things I want in life, to take care of my children. I don't know if the man is coming or not, but this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do to maintain. At the same time, I'm a female with emotions and feelings, and I want to be in a relationship, but then, you know, sometimes guys can make themselves inferior for no reason at all. Having, and I'm not, you know, tooting my own horn, but having 2 degrees myself and working on my second master's, I've never found it to be a problem because I don't really put that at the forefront. You know, I've dated all kinds of people. I think that anything that you do well, you're successful. Some of the most successful people don't have degrees. right? So it's just all about representation. That's never been like you have to be, college educated or whatever. I've met some of the most unique and prolific people without degrees, or they may have their business doing landscaping or whatever it is that they do that they love to do, right? It works. So, but at the same time, I think that, and I'm sorry to be long-winded, but this topic is, I'm thinking about some things here, but I do think that some women try to throw that out there, like, you have to be this and you have to be that. And not being funny, degrees bring student loans, okay? So you paying student loans for 20 years, so don't get it twisted. So.
Well, the demographic pattern is so noticeable that it has received considerable attention from popular media, CNN, which had a documentary titled Black in America, ABC News Nightline special titled Why Can't a Successful Black Woman Find a Man? Like, check this out though. And it's out there. Like, a new report confirms that black women are now the most educated group in the United States. And that's big. Big up to all the women out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all doing it. But at the same time though, y'all still need a king in the castle.
Well, if the king of the castle is claiming his throne as he should be, that would not be a problem. This all goes back to communication. This goes back to having a meeting of the minds. Where are you? Where am I? Where you trying to go? Where am I trying to go? And at a certain point, if you feel that we're not going in the same direction, then you're not conducive to my flow of life, and I'm not conducive to yours. So we have to agree to disagree, and let's kind of dismiss the drama. Right. So it all boils down to communication. If a guy is a janitor, for instance, and he's been on his job for 25 years, 30 years, he's had a job. He's held a job.
Right.
You know his retirement and 401k or whatever it is, he's in place. Maybe he likes doing that. Maybe that's what his father did. You have to get into his mind. You have to talk to him about that. If he could pay his bills and he can do what he needs to do, then I don't understand what the issue is. And let me add this. A lot of the real successful black men are not checking for us, in high droves. So ladies need to kind of get it together. And no, and I'm just being real. That might spark up something else.
Yeah,
but
it will spark up something else, because the more successful a black man is, he's not gonna go check for y'all for real.
Exactly.
So that's why y'all need to check for the brothers who aren't that way. They have potential, they have ambition. That's all it takes to build a household, man.
Right. I'm not saying it's right
Yeah.
or it's fair, but people have split seconds to say, oh, I'm attracted, right? So I'm not saying that no woman or black woman for that matter is worthy. I'm not saying that. But in this fast-paced social media, everything is about look, everything is quick. Okay, she looks like she can be, But then again, it doesn't make it successful either, because then they end up single, or they end up with a weaker woman, right? And they end up broke at the end. So, but that's a whole nother topic.
Hey, you know what? To help us out with these topics today, we have some amazing vocalists. We got LaMonte Williams. We got Brian H. in the building.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're going to come on the couch and tell us this story right after this message. Hey everybody, welcome back to Love Jones Therapy. It's your man Sweets. Got the lovely Miss Mokka in the building.
Hey.
Kayla Cox in the building.
Hey, everybody.
And we got LaMonte Williams.
Yes. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Yeah, definitely. Singer, actor, and father.
Yes.
You heard that? Father, not daddy. Father.
Yes.
Anybody could be a dad, or not everybody could be a father. Man, your career, singer, actor, like, how do you juggle the two?
Well, you have to add in not just the singing, the acting, but the 9 to 5 and fatherhood. So it's really a time management deal. You have to have the mindset that this is what you want to do, and you can't shortchange or cut any corners. With music, you have to give your all, because you definitely don't want to be booed off the stage or have any issues there. But when it comes to acting, most of my acting is on stage, theater stage. So it's all musicals, so it's singing and acting. I became acclimated to acting more because I was already used to being on the stage singing.
Okay.
So acting came it was a little bit more simple for me. And then, of course, when you go home, there's got to be a father. And my son lives 1,000 miles away from me. So, yes. And it's not like it's I have to be in his life, and the way we do it is, we may have to use a kick to do on the phone to see videos, but I'm on him with his grades, on him with his sports, on him with his growing up. He's 15, and having his father here doing what dad needs to do to make it, because in Iowa, no offense to the Iowans there, but the opportunity for a black male in my business, it was not there. There was no real opportunity. So I knew that I needed to explore other options, and so I came to Atlanta, and now it's not only am I being a father, not only am I being an actor, not only am I a singer, but I still got to work a job, because child support and health insurance and those things continue to go on while the spotlight is on me at night. I still got to think of during the day when I'm not on stage, somebody's got to be taken care of. What do I got to do? Well, the money may not be coming in like to be able to take care of those things. So, hey, I got to bust my butt, get out there and work a job.
And you know something, that's good that you said that, because a lot of artists that are down here, they don't have a 9 to 5. Right. They're waiting for someone to come sign them. They're waiting for that one moment in their life that, hey, you sound great.
Right.
No.
I have
that.
I call
not
it
happen that way.
I call it the until then. I have the until then job, because it's going to happen. I believe it, but I have to be logical and think about it and say, you know what? While there's nothing coming in, I can make something come in.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's going to be worth it because you work so hard for it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
So which do you prefer more, the acting or the singing?
Singing all day.
Of course.
I do most of my acting at a theater indicator called Porter Sanford, the Third Performing Arts Center, where I do approximately 5 to 6 shows a year, and it's mainly singing with a little bit of acting. However, I did do a story of Marvin Gaye, Looking Through the Grapevine, and that was a book's worth of monologue and singing, because if you're going to do Marvin Gaye, you have to sing. So I had to learn all of his music, as well as these long 15-minute dialogues. So there's monologues, and it was and in order for people not to be bored to sleep, you have to know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So with these experiences, it's taught me to enjoy them both, to be able to juggle them, and to be able to love them the same. But I've been a singer since I was 2 years old, so As soon as I could make some noise and be able to coo, I was making noise. So
That's what's up.
but so singing is in me.
That's great. So let me ask you, have you had formal training as an actor?
No, actually, I have not. Actually, I was thrown into this. Singing, I did not have my first vocal lesson until I was 19 years old. I was in college, and I was on a music scholarship. Not a full ride, but it was a music scholarship. And one of the things that I had to do was take vocal lessons. And I was very scared at 19, even though I was grown enough and had been singing all of my life. I was nervous because I can't read music. And I've tried. I know when I was younger, I tried to play an instrument, and the band director called my parents and said, "Look, he's an awesome singer. He's great. We love him when he's got the mic. Oh, he's great. But we don't want him in the band because he just can't get it." And it's okay. I understand that. So I stay in my place. Okay. The stage is love. The stage is love, people.
Then we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back after this message with more LaMonte Williams. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Don't forget to follow us on all social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Love Jones Therapy.
Every superstition writing on the wall. Every superstition that ladder's about to fall. 13-month-old baby wrote the flag. 7 years of
Welcome back to Love Jones Therapy. Got my lovely ladies, Miss Mokka, Kayla Cox in the building. We got LaMonte Williams. Now,
So tell us about one of your favorite roles that you've played so far.
Favorite role? Okay, well, I'll do my 3 because it's hard.
I know.
But my favorite #1 role is the father of the musical, the play Cindy, which is the urban story of Cinderella. And I play her father, who is married to the evil stepmother, who is a part that you didn't see in Cinderella, but we put that in there.
Okay.
When I am playing, I've done that show about 4 times, but celebrities have played the role of the father. The last celebrity was funny man Michael Collier, who was in The Princess and the Frog, and House Party, and every black movie back in the 80s and 90s we can imagine, as well as Hinton Battle, which is Tony-nominated Broadway star, as well as he was in Dreamgirls as well. He has played the father. So I had big shoes that I have to, have to fit in.
Absolutely.
Being, a small town guy, having to fit in, fit this role that these big shots have played. But that's definitely my favorite role. I'm not a dancer, but they make me dance in it, so I got a little step in there. So that show has broadened out my horizons as an actor, as a singer. We have an album that I just happened to be on. It was a great show. That was my number one. My number two would be Marvin Gaye and the Looking for the Grapevine story. It was a very big part for me. It was my largest part ever in a show. The most I had ever had to recite or remember. The most I had ever had to sing, and it was all about me. It was amazing, but it was also about touching people and about the lives that Marvin Gaye touched, as we all know. And then my third role is in the Christmas play, which is coming up. I play Cab Calloway, and if anybody knows Cab Calloway, he's really light-skinned, so I don't, it's not fair to him. But I get to wear this wig because I'm a bald man, so I get to wear this wig with these curls, and I get to dance around, and so it's a fun role.
Wow.
And I played very many other roles, but those would be my three favorites.
That's what's up.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, and you sing as well. So what genre would you say you are?
Well, I like to say it's R&B, but I have my own sound. I really believe that it's my own. I can emulate all of the R&B, but I started in the church. So I have the gospel, the girthy soul roots, but I love the ballads. I'm a love singer. I love song singing. Because I've been doing a lot of weddings, so I do a lot of wedding songs. So I want to make you feel happy, make you feel good. So I guess R&B would be the best, R&B gospel.
Okay.
That's good.
Nice.
So who would people say you sound like?
I can tell you who they say I look like. Maybe sometimes a John Legend in his better days. No offense, I'm sorry. It's better, the older John Legend, sorry. And I don't know, maybe the older, maybe a Tevin Campbell,
Love Tevin.
baby face like type stuff, maybe.
Okay. That's wonderful.
And I love John Legend. Sorry, I just don't say it.
Yeah, no, we get it. We get it. So you performed at numerous places, just a myriad of venues. Which were your most memorable?
Oh, well, I did the 4th of July, and although it was background, it was a great experience. I sang background for Bobby Brown this past year.
Oh, you were at the
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Okay, yeah.
Danny Boy and myself
yeah.
did
Okay.
background for Bobby Brown, and Nesby, Algebra, CeCe Peniston, and a multitude of others. That was the greatest experience to be able to see those several thousands of people who were there. Yes, they were there to see Bobby Brown, but Bobby Brown was there. I was there with him, so they were there to see me as well.
Hello.
Exactly.
So it was nothing like it. Nothing like that hot light on your face and people screaming and you televised in the cameras, and there's nothing like it. So that was definitely my greatest experience. And as a younger age, I sang the national anthem for Bill and Hillary Clinton, so that made me feel like somebody
wow.
special as well.
Great.
Yes, it is.
And that's
That
an
one day.
accomplishment as well. That's awesome. Oh, okay. So what projects are you currently working on?
Currently, I am working on, my next show is November 9th at Porter Sanford, the Third Performing Arts, in Decatur. It is the Red, White, and Blue Review, November 9th, 10 a.m. It is one show only, where we're singing, it's Veterans Day.
Okay.
So we're singing some show tunes, like the I Remember You and Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Love it.
Different.
Yes.
Different stuff, not stuff that
Yeah.
Atlanta is used to seeing or
Yes,
hearing.
I love it.
It is different, so we want an eclectic of people to come out. We don't want just the black people or just the white people. We want everybody to come together, all the veterans. Everybody fights the same color.
That's right.
So we, and then after that, November 29th to December 3rd, I do believe, at the same theater, Porter Sanford, is the biggest Christmas show of the South. It is now it's the 6th annual A Soulful Christmas. It is a huge deal. Ramona DeBro from V103 is in it.
Oh, wow.
As well as Rashad Ritchie, which is National Talk Radio, which is right down the hall from V103, AM 1380. And as well as so many huge people right here in Atlanta, so many people that are under the radar. When you go to these shows, there are already 3 of the 8 shows are sold out. You have to get your tickets immediately. It is a huge show, huge Christmas show.
Wow.
Everybody comes out. It's for family, it's for children, it's for old people, for young people.
I love it.
It's a great, great hit. So come out to see those 2 shows, and then we have a season of shows. So come to Porter Sanford at any time. You'll be able to see a pamphlet of all the shows that we do, okay?
Wonderful. Do you hear that? You can't miss this show. A Soulful Christmas. That's wonderful. So, this is a little off the radar, but I'm just so excited for you because what you just said, different stuff. It makes you well-rounded. When you mentioned show tunes, I remember studying, in vocal training, that's what you start off with.
Right.
The classicals, you learn a
Yes.
German song, a French
Yes.
song, or
Yes,
Italian
Italian.
song.
Right.
And then they take you to some of the Broadway, plays, and you pick out your little song, and what that does, it builds your range.
Right. It certainly does.
Yeah, you have to keep working them though. And so when you said that, that's like a breath of fresh air. So with your acting background, I want to ask you, who inspires you artistically?
Oh, so many people. And I hate that I'm 36 now, so growing up, a lot of my biggest inspirations are now gone, unfortunately. Michael Jackson, of course. I couldn't dance, but I wanted to sing like the king.
Yes.
Whitney Houston.
Yes.
I was a man, but I wanted to emulate what she could do, the power that she had with her voice. Ray Charles, a huge one, But my all-time favorite, and he is alive and kicking, is Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is none greater than Stevie Wonder. He sits back there with that piano and hasn't seen a piano. Can't tell you what a piano looks like, but can walk that bad boy, and that is just, he has inspired me to keep going. If he can do it and not see, what can we do and we can
Wow.
Exactly.
Profound. Absolutely profound.
see? Yeah.
That's some nuggets for y'all out there.
Yes. Now, those are jewels. Knowledge and wisdom. That's wonderful.
So now, you share some knowledge on today's topic, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Are today's women, black women, too educated for their own good?
I couldn't wait till we got to this part because that is and I hope I can say what I'm about to say, a hell no. There is no such thing, first of all, as too educated. Secondly, without a black woman, there wouldn't be a black man out here. She is the first educator in your life. She's the first person to teach you anything, whether it's no, whether it's yes, whatever it is, she's the first person. So, no, not at all. I think that people are sleeping on our black women, unfortunately. We have strong black women out there who we should follow. Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Queen Latifah, strong black women who are showing that forget what everybody else is saying.
Right.
Look what I can do. And I believe that my mother was a strong influence in my life. She was the whip cracker. But I learned how to be a man from both my mother and my father, but my mother she was a singer, she's a preacher. So her guidance and that ass whooping taught me to be strong and stand up. And she taught me first of all, what I should be looking for in a relationship, what I should be looking for in life. If it's not like her, if she didn't do it, it probably wasn't something I needed to be doing. So she's a huge influence. But I believe that, back to the subject, sorry, that there's no such thing as too much education. I believe that the more you know, the more that you can teach, which is a snowball effect. It will accumulate and get bigger and bigger because it started from you. It started from you. And I believe that more love needs to be shown to our black women. Yes. I believe that we need a black woman president. I agree with that. I think that was because my mama would make an excellent president. So, and not because she was my mother, just because she was my mother, but because she made good decisions in life. She made zero and made it look huge. She made us, we would walk to church, because she wasn't going to miss it because we only had one vehicle and Dad had to drive 35 miles to work. So he had the vehicle, so we had to walk. And it wasn't just around the corner. It was a couple miles, walk to church, to get to church so that she could open up church and run the church. But we did that because of faith, and she believed that doing that we would make it, and that, God had us, and he held on to us. And look, now she is big shot in insurance. She's got several vehicles. And she was grown. I mean, this was an adult, and this wasn't that long ago. I'm not saying she lived in these oppressing times. I was grown. I'm an 80s baby. So, so she had a good job, but, when there were several children in the home, she had to juggle. But she made us learn, she taught us what we needed to do when we were in that situation. So now that I'm grown and I may not have a dollar in my pocket, but I know how to make it, and I know what I need to do. I know how to get off my butt. And if this one job isn't cutting it, I need to pick up a second job. And if this shift isn't cutting it, I need to pick up a second shift. And I need to bust my tail until I get to where I need to go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's up.
Yes. Well,
So-
thank you.
Yes.
We're gonna do a quick break, and when we come back, he's gonna lay some tracks down for y'all out there, so y'all can hear LaMonte Williams lay it out for you ladies out there the way he does. Right back.
wash your face and hair. Rid me of the pride of love. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't want no safety, 'cause I ain't the song. When you been leaving things that you don't understand, then you tell me, yeah. So let this night away. Hey, now, now, now. Come on, everybody, let's get it.
Welcome back to Love Zone Therapy. It's your man Sweets, Miss Mokka, Kayla Cox. We got LaMonte Williams. Now y'all ready for this? Surprise now. He gonna light it up for y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at LaMonte, that's LaMonte Williams, on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
Now, you ready for this, man? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Love Zone Therapy, everywhere, social media. All right, LaMonte, take it away.
I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true. A few kisses ago. And I remember too a distant bell, like stars that fell, like rain out of the blue. When my life is through, and when angels ask me to recall the thrill of it all, and I will tell them I remember you.
Awesome.
Man, there y'all have it,
Love
man.
that.
LaMonte, thanks for coming through, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely,
Thank
definitely.
you. Thank you, ladies.
Oh,
Thank
you. Thank you.
Man, we'll be right back after this message with Brian H. in the building. He's gonna come on the couch and share his story.
Yes, we're looking forward to it.
Definitely. Right back.
Welcome to Ask a Black Man, where we get real answers from real men. This is the status report episode where the men get real about their role in society, why women have surpassed them professionally, and how that dynamic affects our relationships.
Career-wise, women have more options because they tend to be better educated. They're better educated because they tend to go to grad school more. They go to grad school more because we have to start getting money first. Like,
I'm gonna tell you
what
why.
city is she living in?
I know why she have a problem, because she has friends, right? So, because this woman has friends and she has this status, that we say, right, and she has this job and she's making this money, she also has friends that are in that same catchment for the most part, right?
Absolutely.
Her workmates and things, they go out together. But if you got the man, your man is doing his thing, he's killing it in the bedroom, he pay all the time you go out, but he bagging groceries, you know what I mean, working at Gristedes. Yeah, it's not like, she's not really feeling that.
If she wants someone on her level, and let's say us as black men don't have those 3 degrees like you said before, or has that 75K, what happens then?
Well, I don't have 3 degrees. Right? But I'd be damned if you're not on my level.
Right.
It's not on your level.
Respect.
Exactly.
So if that's what you're seeing and you want to go on paper, then that's on you if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I dropped out of college to pursue my art. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a professional in that realm. So if you're gonna tell me that if you're a doctor and you do what you got to do, we can still maintain. You're an artist in your field. I'm an artist in mine. Thank you for tuning in to Ask a Black Man. For more of these videos, please subscribe to Madame Noir on YouTube. Thank you.
Welcome back to Love Joint Therapy. It's your man Sweets. Got my lovely ladies, Kayla Cox,
Hey.
Miss Mokka in the building.
Hey.
We got Brian H, Mr. Harris.
Yes, my G, it's good.
Good, brother. Man, what can I say? Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, man. Duval County in the building. Born and raised.
Now, you grew up as a lead singer in Jacksonville's biggest mega church, Titus Harvest Dome.
Yeah. I sung on the praise team and I was the welcome singer. But I used to always, like, even though I had those responsibilities, I still had this gig. I had a band, a 7-piece band, and we had like every Tuesday night at this little club. It was like a restaurant. It had a stage in it.
We gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that.
All right.
So at what age did you start singing in the church?
I don't know,
Or just
man.
singing, period? Like
Yeah,
what
I've
age?
been singing for as long as I can remember. You know, it's just always been that thing to do for me. I wasn't allowed to do a whole lot growing up. I literally grew up in the house. I was sheltered till I got in my teens.
Oh, that's when you broke up.
Yeah. Hot boy then. You know what I'm saying?
You must have some Caribbean parents from the islands.
They just love me. But yeah, I got it's a mixture in my family, you know.
Okay. And who were some of the artists that you listened to growing up? Like who inspired you?
Fred Hammond, he was my favorite.
Oh yes,
Fred Hammond. Yeah. I didn't really start listening to R&B until I was like a young teenager, 14. And cause I'd be in school and I might have somebody be like, yo, B, sing something, you know what I'm saying? Girls always want you to sing. You don't want to just start singing a church song to a girl.
Boy.
You want to kind of, you want to sing something she like, you know. So I think the first R&B song that I really actually heard without was like a Usher joint.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm real picky when it comes to music. Like, I'll pick one artist and rock with that one artist's music. Like, I'm real picky with music, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't just listen to music for the sound. I'm going for the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm really going for the vibe. So, like, Fred Hammond as a musician, an artist, a singer, entertainer, growing up was one of my strongest influences. I learned my range from singing behind and studying his vocals and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's amazing. So growing up, what was your go-to song that wooed the young ladies?
Lately by Tyrese.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a
Because
hot one.
it's real cool, but you can play with it too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you're like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That's what you go for, that reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So now back to that. You started hosting your open mic session with the 7-piece band that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like, how did that work out for you?
Man, it was dope. I think that, and that's just the way that, you know, I don't know, God worked it out. I want to say God, but in church, it's like, okay, anybody can grab the mic and sing. They don't have to be a good singer, but if they're singing and it's the right song with the right words, everybody's with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't really gain that entertainer / like stage presence from singing in church, you know, because you on something else. You on a whole nother level of singing or whatever. But I think singing in this club really kind of opened me up, you know, more on the R&B side and just gave me more stage presence and taught me how to like connect with people. And from there, you know, I just kind of really shook off that little, you know, that insecure vibe that you get when you hit the stage or whatever, you know.
Now, in the band, were you like the only singer? Did you have like other singers as
No,
well?
I had other singers. I had background singers, and they would switch out. You know, it was that popping. You know, just people who just wanted to sing would come, and we would just come and congregate just for the love. I'm talking about we had this. It was no bigger than like a Red Lobster. I believe it was a Red Lobsters before they turned it into the Ariels. But we had this place packed out, man. We had the fire department come out. They tried to shut us down one night, man. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? Just packed out. So just good vibes.
That's what's up.
That must have been a good experience.
Oh yeah, I never forget it.
And now that led you to the MTV's Making the Band, hosted by Bad Boy.
Yeah, I was still hustling, you know.
Yeah.
When I was singing and stuff like that, you know, just still hustling, trying to make it, you know, to the next level.
But being on Making the Band, like, how did that impact your career though? Like, did
It gave me notoriety.
uh-huh.
You know, people knew who I was, and it really kind of named me as a serious artist. Like I came in as a battle singer. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're doing. We singing for not only for the art, but for the like sport now. You know what I'm saying? Like a gladiator. So you know, I literally beat out thousands of voices just to be on this show. You know.
Ooh.
I was in line from 6 in the morning in Orlando till like 7 that night before I got a chance to sing in front of Joe and B. Cox. I mean, yeah, it was Joe and I think it was B. Cox. But yeah, man, it was dope, you know, but it just took a really long time.
I bet.
Yeah.
Did anybody bring you anything to eat?
Yeah, they took real good care of us up there. Yeah, they took real good care of us up there. I couldn't complain for nothing up there.
Now, right before Making the Band, you had a hit song on YouTube that had 734,000 views on Kenny FM's channel.
Yeah.
Did you think?
I really wasn't expecting that video to do what it did. That song actually, it was just something I was writing for this young lady I was interested in, and I ended up recording it on, you know, in the studio, and then on camera. Like I was just playing, like
yeah, no, I seen the video.
Like, I didn't expect for it to get that much attention, you know. And there's a whole nother part of that song that I never released. So, you know, I don't know. I might have to do it because it's like people singing the song, like you know what I'm saying. Like they're doing their own renditions and everything. It's crazy.
Okay.
So yeah.
What other projects can we expect from you?
Oh, I got a project that is online right now called 4-Letter Word. You know, inspired by an angry female. She told me love wasn't nothing but a 4-letter word, like, yeah, all those nasty words. So, you know, I kind of took that, you know, and I flipped it for a positive and, you know, just made some songs with some good vibes and put them out. And I got, you know, 4-Letter Word Reloaded coming very soon. I'm working on that right now in the studio.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay. And what would you tell the up-and-coming artists looking up to you? What would you tell them?
Stay sharp, you know, be original, and, you know, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Nobody.
That's great advice.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome advice.
Now, we'll be right back after this message with the topic of the day. Brian's gonna lay it out while we get this thing going. Right back.
Am I qualified to answer these?
surprised. I realize there's something going on between us, girl. The chemistry we share is much too strong. And I have always known you. Never thought I would want you to be the special lady in my life. Looking back on past years, we've shared laughter and tears. There were times I didn't want you around. Now I know that it's true love I have found. Truly, truly everlasting. Truly, truly everlasting. My love is so truly everlasting. Tell me my love, babe. Everlasting love for you.
Welcome back to Love Zone Therapy. It's your man Sweets. And we got the lovely ladies in the building. Miss Mokka, Kayla Cox. Y'all looking so lovely.
No, thank you.
wow.
You as well.
Like y'all waiting for this. But however, we also know that this man plays instruments as well. What instruments do you play?
I play drums, piano, and I'm learning the guitar. Getting pretty good at it too.
Man,
Whipping that one.
see, it's not just about singing. It's about everything.
It's about everything. It's about the music, man. I love the music. That's it.
So now you know the topic of the day. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel that black women are too educated for their own good when it comes to being in a relationship?
Do I feel that black women are too educated? You can never be too educated, right?
Depends on how you use your education, huh?
Well, if you're going to be somebody that's beating somebody upside the head with what you know, then yeah, but I don't think that there are women. I think that as you grow, I mean, the more you know, the more you grow. And I think that we outgrow people. You know what I'm saying? And it can kind of come off as she thinking she better, or you know, maybe she's just elevated. She's, you know, evolved. And if you dating somebody that's, you know, ambitious like that and about education, then you know you kind of gotta line yourself up with that too if you're gonna keep up, you know. So yeah, I look at it more as a challenge. I need somebody that I can learn from. You know what I'm saying? If I can learn from you, we can do some things.
Definitely. But see, that's being the humble man.
Yeah.
A lot of guys out there ain't that humble.
Well, I mean, if you're scared of a woman that's, you know, that's chasing something, then you know, maybe you should look for something that's lesser. You know.
That's what they do.
They sure do.
Is that what they do?
That's exactly
Yes.
Oh, I always
exactly
look
what they
for a
do.
girl that's a step above me, a cut above me. I'm sorry, I
That's
need somebody
great.
that's gonna inspire me.
Yeah, that's good.
right.
Any woman, like for real.
Because that's
for
exactly
real.
what it is. Like you just said it. Like that's.
For real, for
Yeah,
real.
that's what
I've
happens.
always dated women that were, you know, because I'm ambitious about. I feel like I live in a totally different world than, you know, the women I date. You know, my friends are celebrities. I'm something like a celebrity. I don't know. I still feel regular, you know, but I get love. But you know, it's when you get a lot of attention for what you do. And then you date somebody who busts they behind, basically, you know what I'm saying? To have a good education, to have a good job, to have a good life. And it's like, to tell you the truth, it's not the same type of work, but it just feels different sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I think just really like trying to level, like when it's genuine, it's just easier, you know?
Damn. Y'all heard it, man.
Yes.
So, Brian, tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
I am Brian H. You can go to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, put in I am Brian H. You should find me. I am BRIANH. Brian with an I, never a Y. Don't ask why.
So now, ladies, y'all ready for Brian, man? He's gonna woo you out there.
Oh yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
What camera to look at? What?
We go with.
I trying to give him that 90s
go
dramatic
yeah,
flair.
yeah. Give him that right there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. I can't imagine life without you by my side. This is love, babe, that I'm feeling. And I'm hoping that you're feeling the same way. Things tend to cross my mind, like how you like to wine and dine, baby, with romantic lights. You mean a lot to me in so many ways. Have I told you I love you lately? Have I told you you still mean the world to me? Have I told you I love you? I'll be your wishing well. Tell me what you want. Yeah.
Woo! Yes. Yes. Yes.
Man,
Beautiful.
there you have it, folks, man. Brian H.
Yeah.
Man, thanks for coming on, man.
My G,
Appreciate
thank
you,
for
brother.
inviting me, man.
Definitely.
talk.
And
Ladies.
if you got any projects coming up, let us know. Can get you back on the couch?
Okay.
Definitely.
All day.
Man, we'd like to thank everybody who came out today, man. LaMonte Williams,
Bless up.
know what I'm saying? My lovely ladies,
Bless up.
Miss Mokka, Kayla Cox.
Bless up. Bless up.
Yes.
Follow
thank
everybody
you.
here on this couch,
Yes,
man. We doing big
yes.
things.
Miss Kayla Cox.
Mm-hmm.
All
is-
social media.
Yeah.
She is Miss Mokka, Facebook and Instagram.
Y'all heard it. Now listen, follow us on all social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Spread the word. Love on Therapy. We're taking over the whole city. Now taking over the world. Never mind that.
Yeah.
There's no limits. There's no
Yes.
limits.
Ain't right.
No limits.
Yeah.
And Paradise Salon for having us in their establishment. Support them as well. And your man Sweets. And with that said, I salute you. We salute you. Until next time, see you. And don't forget my birthday.
Scorpio season,
And you got a birthday too.
Yeah, I'm on the 28th
Yep.
this weekend.
See y'all. Scorpio.
Who was?
We run the building.
I was just asking.
See ya.